Hello and welcome to Main Street Dance and Music in Manville, New Jersey. My name is Julie and I'm going to be your tap teacher in this brand new course that I'm starting here on my free live and recorded tap classes on YouTube. We are going to explore all the basic and commonly used tap steps in musical theater. So this course is great for musical theater enthusiasts, actors, singers, anyone that needs to add some tap dance to complement their talent, or just to start from the beginning as an extreme beginner tap dancer. So I'll have a series of videos where I'll have an entire video on just shuffles, and then I'll have an entire video on just how to do flaps. And then eventually I'll make a video where you can bind all those steps together to do those common, popular steps that we all love and see on stage. Such as a time step. A time step is only about 3 or 4 basic tap steps strung together in a slightly difficult way, but I'll be here to show you along. Every 3 weeks or so we have a free live Zoom class where we'll practice these together and make a musical theater tap dance. But in the meantime, I want you to follow along with these short basic videos where you'll learn one step in each video. So you'll master that step and then move on to the next. So see below in the description to start your course now, and please join us every few weeks for our free live Zoom class where we can see our progress together. Happy tapping! Hello and welcome to what may be your very first tap class. Congratulations on taking the first step to becoming a tap dancer. So let's just jump right in. This video is going to teach you how to shuffle. This is great for extreme beginners and musical theater enthusiasts who want to accent their musical theater talent by being that actor or singer that can also dance. So let's jump right into it. We're going to learn how to shuffle. So if you aren't really good with balancing, you may want to be near a wall or a chair. I have my homemade bar here that I'm going to hold on to, and we're going to shuffle. Now a shuffle makes 2 sounds, and you use just the toe tap of your shoe. So you only use this area. Your heel does not hit the floor, and it's a slightly small movement contrary to what we see little kids do. It's not this. Okay, you're going to stand up tall, you're going to lift your knee up and your foot just a little bit, and you're going to brush the toe of your foot forward and then back. So the brush goes forward in front of your other foot, and then when it goes back, it doesn't go back too far. Okay, and the back view. And if you're listening carefully, you'll hear that the rhythm is and 1, and 2. Okay, so even if you do them faster, it still keeps that rhythm. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to show you slowly from the back. You can join along if you like. 4 shuffles, front and back, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. I'll do it slower than that. Here we go. 5, 6, ready, go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. How did you do? Did you learn your first tap step with me today? Okay, so let's try it alternating our feet. So you rarely see anybody on stage standing there just doing a bunch of shuffles on the same side, right? So tap has a lot of rhythm and timing, but it also requires a lot of weight shifting. So what I want to do is do 3 shuffles on one side and then switch and do 3 shuffles on the other side. Since I'm facing you or you're mirroring me or whichever foot you want to do first is fine. Okay, so we're going to do 3 shuffles and then switch. Are you ready? Slowly, we have 5, 6, ready, go. And 1, and 2, and 3, now switch. And 1, and 2, and 3, and switch. Good. Okay, so I'd like to point out on the and 4, when you're switching, get your other foot ready. So you can't do this, and 3, and 4, and 1. You missed it. Okay, so it has to be and 3, and 4, and 1. Do you see that? Let me show you again. So you don't want to do and 3, and 4, and 1. Okay, you want to do and 3, and 4, and 1. So as you're putting your first foot down, get your other foot ready. I'll show you the back view. Let's do 3 shuffles and switch, 3 shuffles and switch. 5, 6, ready, go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and switch. And 1, and 2, and 3, and switch. How'd you do on that switch? That's probably the most complicated part. Okay, great. So continue practicing those shuffles on your own, and now I'm going to show you a combination that'll help you remember the rhythm, the timing, and practice the weight changing. So here it is. What you're going to do is you're going to do 7 shuffles and then switch. 7 shuffles and then switch. Let's start with that. Ready? I'm going to do it a little faster because you could always stop and go back and practice up to this point. So let's do 7 and switch, 7 and switch. 5, 6, pick up your foot. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and switch. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and switch. Okay, and now from here you're going to do what we previously did, which was 3 and switch. 3 and switch. 5, 6, ready, go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and switch. And 1, and 2, and 3, and switch. Now this is the most important time to anticipate lifting your foot to be ready. We're going to do 1 switch, 1 switch, 1 switch, 1 switch. 5, 6, 1 on each side, and 1 and switch, and 1 and switch, and 1 and switch, and 1 and switch. Okay, so I'm not going to play any music because I want you to be able to follow me along on your computer while you're practicing at home and not have to sync my music with your music. You can pick any music that you want, just a nice steady beat. So let's do this new combo, which is 7 switch, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. Without stopping. We'll do it slowly, and I'll call it out as we go. Get ready to start with those 7. Ready? 5, 6, ready, go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Now you switch. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Now you switch. Just 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and now you switch. And 1, and 2, and 3, and now you switch. Just 1, and now you switch. And 1, and now you switch. And 1, and now you switch. And 1, and now you're done. How was that? Good? Okay, so if you want to keep going, I'll do it a little faster so that you have someone to keep time with when you're trying to practice it at a faster tempo. So let's go. Ready? 5, 6, ready, go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and switch. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 3 now. And 1, and 2, and 3, and switch. And 1, and 2, and 3. Now 1, and switch. And 1, and switch. And 1, and switch. And 1, and switch. How was that? Okay, so we're going to learn one more combination, and then you're going to watch this video over and over again to have fun shuffling. So we're going to do a shuffle to the side. So all of our shuffles were straight and heading towards the front. Now we're going to do it to the side. So a side shuffle isn't here. If you have any ballet experience, the side is the line of your toe out on a diagonal if you have your heels together and your toes open like a triangle. So basically it's on the diagonal between the front and the side. So it's here. Okay, we don't need to turn our feet out like that though. So when you do a shuffle to the side, that's where it is. So before it was here, and now it's here. I'll show you the back view. So this was to the front, and now this is to the side. So you turn your knee and your hip out slightly to the side. So now what I want to do is the same combination, but with the shuffle to the side, okay? It's going to feel a little bit different. Let's start it slowly, and then we'll do it again a little faster. 7 switch, 7 switch, 3 switch, 3 switch, 1, 1, 1, 1. Here we go. Are you ready? 5, 6, ready, go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and switch. Diagonal to the side. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Switch now 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and now you switch. And 1, and 2, and 3, now you switch. Just 1, and together, and 2, and together, and 3, and switch, and 4, and switch. So now you learned how to do shuffles 2 ways, and you've learned an entire combination in 2 directions. You're doing great. This is a lot of information. You should be really proud of yourself. The most important thing to remember is that the rhythm of a shuffle is and 1. It's not 1, 2. In some choreography, you may see that movement, but that wouldn't be called a shuffle. That would be called the separate steps in which it consists of, which is a brush and a brush. So it's N1, N2, N3. Okay, so keep on practicing those shuffles. Practice that combination, 7, 7, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. Make up your own variations. What's most important is that I want you to be able to switch your feet and anticipate the next step coming. Look in the description below to see what the next video is. Eventually you're going to learn shuffle ball changes, you're going to learn flaps, you're going to learn flat ball changes, and we're going to put those basic steps together to make some fancy combinations that are most commonly used on stage. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe so you don't miss my future videos. And have a great day. Happy tapping.